Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be telling a story that I took from Owami. Actually, that is what happened to me, exactly the same. So there is a story that Owami recently shared about a boat driver that she hired. So I did that also like a few months ago. Yeah, so let's get to it. All right, so in this driver that I'm talking about, he took my car when it was already got an accident. So that was another driver. Actually, like another driver took my car, got an accident with it. So I took it from him, and then I was like, for that moment, I was like, okay, let me just take my car and park it for now until like I regroup and think what I'm gonna do or how am I going to fix it so that maybe I will work it from like I will work it. I mean like I would work by myself because I actually did it before. So okay, so I parked my car and then it was fine. They like got a scratch, a big scratch there, like on the passenger's side, like on the front. And actually, it was also making noise when you were driving it, exactly like Owami, the car. Like, but mine didn't do the portal. It was actually an accident. They hit maybe a pole or something, and then the on the tire there was something that was not right, so it was making noise when you were driving it. Okay, sharp, fine. So I was like, okay, let me just pack it because for now I don't have money to fix it. And I saw that like when I'm fighting it to get the money to fix the car, it was gonna be a lot, and I'm not that person who's always talking. I avoid by all means to just be in a drama. Okay, so here's the come now, the new driver again. Yeah. So, like, I was with my friend out there, like, somewhere, and then it got late. So we requested an Uber, and then I was going home. So when I was like when we were going home with this driver, so we were talking like in a the conversation so that like I can go home. So in a conversation, I ended up asking him like, "How long have you been driving for Bolt? Who are you driving for? Like, how's the business going?" Because I was driving with Bolt, me myself, but like last year, I think. Yeah, last year, and then early this year, and then I stopped. So I was asking the guy like, how is it business going? Is it still the same? Maybe like as last year or whatever. And then so he was answering those questions. And then I ended up telling him that, actually like my car was like I gave it to someone else to drive it for me. Uh, but then again, that's a driver got my car in an accident, so it's actually parked there at home. All right, in the complex that we're staying in. All right, fine. So like he was like, oh, okay, can I say it? Maybe like it's not bad. I was like, yeah, it's not bad. It's just that I don't want to use it now. Like I want to regroup, like to think how I'm going to use it, like how am I going to fix it, and then maybe like drive it again myself, not giving anyone else now. All right, he was like, okay, can I see it? Maybe like it's something, it's like it's fixable. Okay, fine. And then so we got into the complex that we were staying. I don't know if it's a complex but it's like a whole lot of flats we were staying in at the time. So we got in, and then I show him the car. He's like, yeah, man, that is not bad. It is not bad at all. He was like, give it to me, please. I was like, how? Why? Because like you are actually fine with your driver. He was like, no, I'm not fine. He was driving it for an Indian. So he was like really complaining about the Indian, that he's really strict, like he demands money. I don't know how he's demanding money, and the worst part is that he wants the money to be cash, so he has to drive all the way to the Indian's house to drop the cash and then go back. So he was complaining all those things. I was like, oh, okay, how much are you paying this Indian? He was like, oh, 2,000. And I knew that it's actually like around that money. Like when you're working with bots, you always pay around that money. You cash up those money. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, okay. So why are you complaining now? He's like, okay, what if like I finish working late at around 11 and I'm very far? At that time, I need to drive all the way to him to drop the money. So that for me, those things are not working. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, by the way, my driver, he was supposed to pay me like 1.5, not even 2,000, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, and then at the end of the month, 2,000. So you see, like for 3 weeks, you pay 1.5, and the last week, you pay 2,000. For me, I thought it was reasonable for him because he got a staff that always pays at the end of the month. So for me, I think it was reasonable for him. Okay, let's leave that part. Let's focus on him. So he says, wow, give me the car. I will actually fix your car, and then will be good, like your car will be perfect. I was like, oh, okay. You know what, bruh? Because I've already decided that I'm going to park my car until I find money to fix it and then use it myself. Let me think about it at least. All right, sharp. And then we exchanged numbers. He left, and then obviously I told my brothers and stuff. I was like, listen, dude, there's this situation going on and like that now. They're like, yeah, maybe try him. So it's like, you never know. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I'll try him. So next morning, then I call him and say, yeah, bro, I think I'm going to give you the car, but like, those smaller things that are like needs to be fixed, I will try by all means that I fix those, and then maybe like you will start like fixing like really necessary things to be fixed. But for me, I'll fix those smaller things because the mirror was broken. The rear mirror was down, like it wasn't not there on the thingy. It was not there. Hey, oh, Ami. We've seen it all. So imagine now I'm putting money into this car so that at least the driver, the car will be reasonable to be like driving, Little did I know. Okay, sharp. So now here's the agreement that we agreed on. I was like, okay, good. I'm changing now the cash up part of it. Now it's going to be 1.6. 1.6 for 3 weeks, and then at the end of the month, where like there is a busy, like if you got a staff as well, so for you got no reason not to pay this 2,000. So it's gonna be 1.6 for 3 weeks, and the 4th week you pay 2,000. He agreed. That was the first agreement that we agreed on. And the second agreement, he was like, okay, fine, I'm going to be like fixing your car. I won't be giving you any cash ups for a month, or for like 2 weeks, for 3 weeks to 4 weeks. So basically that's a month. I won't be giving you any cash up. Well, like I'll be making sure that I'm fixing the car. I'm making sure that the car is perfect. I was like, oh, okay. That's a bit tricky. But then again, I was like, okay, yeah, the car really need a fix because it was making noise like when you're driving it, So I was like, yeah, maybe it's really need a fixing. So a month is nothing. Okay, sharp. So I gave him the car, guys. I remember the day I gave him the car. He came at night. He was still driving the Indian's car. So he came at night with the Indian's car with his wife. So the wife drove my car and he drove the Indian's car. So basically what they were doing, they were gonna drive out together, and then they dropped the Indian's car for the last time. He got the cash up there, he got the car. So they were going to drop the car and drop the money and then leave, you know. So I gave them the car. I was like, really, dude, this car has a problem. Like, before that, like, I explained to him, this car is a problem, blah. Are you serious about this? He was like, yeah, sharp. I'm going to make sure that your car is perfect. See? Oh, I'm glad that you really made an agreement with this guy before you even begin these things. But anyway, these people, because we are blacks, we are black to black. So they don't respect that even if you make agreements. Anyway, so if I can tell you the previous one, you don't wanna know. But anyway, let me focus on him. So this one now, so we start, like, he starts again working now with the car. As making noise as it is, he works with it because, like, we were thinking that, okay, in as much as it's making noise, but at least if it's putting like some money in, it can fix itself. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it was an explanation. It was really a good explanation to say, okay, we agreed on this, both of us. So yeah, so he took the car and then now starts working. He started like the first week. I think it was like toward the end of first week or maybe the beginning of the second week. He took a picture of those things that he bought, like, because like we agreed on that in this month when he's not cashing up, he's going to be like showing me the slips that he's fixing the car, the parts that he's buying, everything, you know. So the first week, toward the end of it, he showed me those things that he bought. Like, I think it was 3 items, if I'm not mistaken. He said like he bought those 3 items. The other one he bought it, but he didn't take a picture of it, of which it was strange. But anyway, I was like, okay, it's fine. Okay, do what you gotta do, bruh. And then that week ended, and then the second week, all as well. And now the second week, he didn't take pictures. He just told me that like he's taking the car to someone and then do this. I was like, oh, okay, sharp. Because for me, I was relaxed because I know like it's not cashing up, it's not doing anything for me. So anything that it is doing for him and for itself, you know. If it's making money, it's making money for him and for itself. So for me, I was relaxed. Come that week as well, I'm relaxed. I don't even ask these things. Sometimes he informs me, sometimes he doesn't. Like, sometimes I will ask it, like, how far are you? I remember, I think it was the last week of these 4 weeks. It was the last one, because now he told me that he's going to take pictures, the sleeves, everything of the things that he buys, you know. But guess what? He ended with those 3 pictures that he sent of 3 parts that he bought. Not even sleeves on those parts. It was just pictures in G. And then I kept asking him, where are the sleeves that you said you will send me? Where are the things that you've been buying the whole month? Because now it's the end of the month, you know. He kept like he was like, oh, I'm going to send it to you because right now I'm in the road, and you know, like, the sleeves are at home. I was like, oh, okay, fine. And then the next day he's not answering, and then I didn't bother him too much. So the next day I would not ask him. I would just keep quiet, hoping that he will send these sleeves. But anyway, I'm laughing on because my story is a bit older. I understand yours, it's it's new, so it's still you know. But the things that you were sharing, it's really made me laugh because exactly that how happened to me as well. So like um when you were supposed to get paid and he didn't pay you on that Friday. Okay, let me finish. So now the first week of the second month and now it's starting. So I'm expecting a cash up because I'm like, okay, you had a whole month to fix the car. Now you can start cashing up. So I tell him, okay, so dude, now the month, like the month is finished, the one that we agreed on is finished. So now you can start cashing up. He was like, oh, okay, sharp. Hey. The first week of the month finishes. He's supposed to pay me on Thursday because we agreed on Thursday that he's going to pay on Thursday. So the first week of the month finishes. And then Thursday, I'm expecting the money. Guess what? No money. No money. First week of the month, where I'm expecting that he'd be paying the money. And mind you guys, for a whole month, he's been working with the car. Like I could see that he is really working with the car. So he was either making the money to fix the car and some of the money for himself, you know, but not for me. So now when the first week of the month started, I expected my cash up. He was like, Nje, I mean, I thought like we mean like we are starting now this week, but your first cash up is gonna be next week, meaning like on the sixth week. I was like, what? No, man. Like you finished your 4 weeks of which we agreed on. Now it's the first week. You're supposed to pay me because it's the end of the week now. I was like, okay, can you give me like 3 days to maybe this weekend so that I can pay you? I was like, okay, sharp. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I'm giving you these 3 days, how are you supposed to make this 1.6 for the next week? Because now if I'm giving you 3 days, I'm giving you 3 days to the next week. You know what I mean? Anyway, I let him be. So he drove the car the second week. Okay, so during the weekend, I'm like, okay, yeah, he's working this weekend. So by Monday, I'm expecting the money, right? Come Monday, I go to work, expecting that maybe like when I go, maybe like to check my phone, maybe like I will see the notification. Hi, Bo, on Monday. So now I'm like, okay, he's been working for 3 days because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on Monday, I'm expecting the cash up because he said I must give him like 3 days, but no cash up. And then fine, I kept quiet. I didn't even ask him on Monday. I asked him on Tuesday because like even on Tuesday, he kept quiet. I was like, dude, I'm expecting the money. What is going on now? He was like, yeah, dude, as I thought maybe like you agreed that I'm going to pay to next Thursday. I was like, no, dude, you said I must give you 3 days, and I gave you 3 days, of which it was weekend. You were supposed to pay yesterday on Monday, but you didn't pay. He was like, me, I thought like we agreed that I'm going to pay you on Thursday. So Thursday is in 3 days because it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday. Okay, I was like, you know what, man, dude, it's fine. Do that. So now, I don't know. We didn't speak about this. I don't know if like I should wait for 1 cash up or 2 cash up, honestly. But I was waiting. And then so come Thursday, I'm waiting for the money. You know, I don't like drama and I don't want to pressurize people. You know, guys, you can see me, you know. I'm a good person. So I don't want to create drama when like there's no need. So on Thursday, I'm waiting for a cash up. I don't bother him to say, hey, dude, where's the money? Where's the money? It's Thursday today. I kept quiet, hoping that he's going to send the money. On Friday morning when I woke up, I was like, okay, where's the balance? Where's the balance? There is no balance. Oami. Sis Oami, I'm telling you, like these people, like us black people, we don't wanna work shame. Friday, I'm waiting for notification like to say there is a money. There is no money. Now I'm like, okay, I call him. I was like, dude, what is going on? He was like, listen, dude, I didn't get a chance to deposit your money, but I'm going to deposit it now. I was like, oh, okay, fine. So it's around like 10, around those time, and I'm going to work around 2 p.m. So I'm waiting for money. I'm waiting for this money before 2, you know. Okay, sharp. I don't bother him. I wait for the money, G. Up until 2, there is no money. I go to work, there is no money. I come back from work around 10 p.m. There is no money. I kept quiet. Now it's Saturday. I think now on Saturday, like early Saturday, and then I said the money. And then I kept quiet because I was like, yo, it's been long since this money. Like, I kept quiet. I didn't even say thank you. I'm not sure if I was wrong to do that, but anyway, I kept quiet because I was like, I waited for this money so long. Anyway, I saved the money. I didn't do anything with it, honestly, because I was like, okay, maybe this manager is gonna be like needed very soon in the car because it really came difficult. So anyway, okay, now he's working like for the 3rd week because the first week he didn't pay the cash up. He thought like I was giving him 2 weeks to work for 1.6. Imagine, guys, 2 weeks to work for 1.6. Hour, right? Anyway, so these 2 weeks passed and then he only paid me 1.6 for 2 weeks. He paid me 1.6. And on Saturday, he was supposed to pay me on Thursday. Okay, sharp. Now I'm like, so now I'm calculating another 1.6 for the 3rd week. The 3rd week comes. So before Thursday on of that week, so I asked him, so dude, what is going on? Like, what is gonna happen with that 1.6, the first 1.6 you were supposed to pay? Are we just forgetting about it or what? You know? He was like, listen, dude, I'm going to pay you all in all like on Thursday. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, I'm going to pay all of it on Thursday. Comes Thursday. I think it was before 12 a.m., before 12 p.m. He calls me and says, like, your car busted a tire. I was like, oh, what? He like, your car busted a tire. I was like, yo, this car. I was like, I told you this car got problems, bro. I was like, yeah, man, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy maybe like a second-hand tire or whatever the situation. Anyway, I was like, oh, okay, fine. So since you're going to buy like a second-hand, I was like, okay, please update me when you do that. Like, because like I needed to know like how much you got the tire for, so how much is left, so that you maybe like you can give me that money. Where's the update? It's Saturday now. There's no update. Anyway, so I kept quiet. I didn't bother him, guys. I didn't bother him, even though I know that, like, okay, so now I'm assuming that he bought a second-hand tire, right? Of which it doesn't cost 1.6. That's the one that he was supposed to pay me on Thursday. Now it's Saturday. But again, I was like, okay, it's fine. I don't know. Maybe like he bought like very expensive tire. I don't know. But like I kept quiet. Now, come next week. And then the same thing happened. Now it's the 4th week. So he's been with my car for 2 months. The 4th week now, I'm expecting the cash up. That's when I got crazy, because I was like, dude, so like it's Friday today. Where's the money? Where's the money? Dude, like I don't understand this. You cannot tell me. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It didn't repeat the second time, the tire thing. But like the whole week, remember, like he bought the tire on Thursday. So that's the fourth week he worked all of it until Thursday, but I didn't get the money. So on Friday, I'm asking him, dude, where is the money? I don't understand this. Like, I need to call you to ask for the money. You know, we agreed on Thursday. You paying me on Thursday, but now it's Friday. Like, I don't understand it. He was like, listen, dude, I don't understand your attitude because I told you your car has problem. I was like, dude, I told you from the beginning that the car is a problem, but you promised me that you're gonna work hard for it and you're gonna make sure that the car fixes itself. And I gave you 4 weeks without cash up, without asking for any money. All I asked from you was fixing the car, and the rest of the money that is left was yours. So now that I'm asking for my cash ups, you talking about my attitude? What do you mean, dude? I don't understand at all. So now the tire that you telling me that you bought, there is no way the tire costed 1.6. So for me, I'm thinking this 1.6, you got maybe like you got the tire for 600 rand. The 1,000, where did it go? Because you didn't give me. Now it's another week. You're not giving me my cash up. I don't understand. Where is the 1.6? Where is another money that was supposed to be left on that when you were buying the tire? He was like, you know what, dude? I think maybe like when you need to take your car and I'll give you your 1.6 afternoon. I was like, what now? You want to give me back my car? He was like, yeah, because I don't understand your attitude. You know very well that your car has problem. I was like, what? Which problem? Because you never told me any problem after you fixed the car for 4 weeks. He was like, yeah, I don't understand you. I was like, you know what? Since you want to bring my car back, please just do that, so that we can avoid this drama that is happening already. Okay, so now on Friday, I was waiting for my car. He was like, okay, so what time are you working today? I was like, I work at like afternoon shift. So please bring my car at work, you know, on Friday. He was like, okay, fine. I'll bring your car back. I was like, okay, sharp. Hi, Bo. I waited at work thinking that there will be like someone saying, hey, Sfiso, there's someone calling you outside. Until the shift ended. The guy never showed up. And then I kept quiet that night. And then in the morning, I called, dude, can you just bring my car back? I want my car back now. He was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to bring you your car now. I'm on my way right now. I'm like, you know where I stay. Bring back my car there. You know where you took the car. Just bring it there. He was like, I'm going to bring your car back and you won't even get to that 1.6. I was like, okay, fine. Even if you're not giving me this 1.6, just bring back my car. So I waited my car like in that morning on Saturday. He comes. So when he comes, now, okay, the complex that we're staying with, it was big. It was really big. So also the parking, it was big. So I kept, because he knew like which building I was staying on. He was supposed to come in that building, but guess what? He didn't. He parked the car like elsewhere. So I kept checking on the window, like if he's on the parking, but there is no show up. So after some minutes, because I was like, this guy said he's coming, like he's on the gate, like few minutes ago, but I can't see him. After maybe like 15 minutes, the guy calls me and telling me that he's leaving. I was like, dude, I was waiting for you here. Where are you? Where's the car? Why are you leaving? He's like, yeah, I was waiting for you here, but you were not showing up. No, dude, you were not here. Because I could have seen you if you were there. You were not here. He just left. I was like, dude, can you just turn around and bring my car back? He was like, no, I'm not bringing your car back. Hey, I'm going somewhere else. Like, my wife is in hospital. I was like, no, I don't care if your wife is in hospital, dude. Just bring back my car. Now I was panicking that the car just left with my car. I was starting to panic. Okay, now he's leaving with my car. What if I never get back my car? I was like, can you just turn around, dude? When you come back, I'm going to be outside waiting for my car, please. He was like, I don't like your attitude, dude. And you wanna, if you keep going with this attitude, because I came with you, I came to you, I got this money, 1.6, I was going to give you the money, and we were going to talk. I was like, no, dude. At this point, I don't think there's anything to talk about, because you made it clear that you want to bring back my car. So now bring back my car. And even if you don't give me that 1.6, I just want my car back. Now, guys, mind you, he took my car for 2 months. The first four weeks, he was working with the car. It was a personal, mind you. Okay. Let me tell you something. Okay. In my thinking, when you're working with a car, obviously, like, you do your own errands, of which those errands, they cost you nothing because you have the car. That also count as a benefit, So this guy car, trust and believe, he was doing errands with your car. And as well, this guy, he was doing errands with my car. He was taking he had a kid. He was taking the kid to school. He was taking his wife to work with this car, of which he was not paying for those, but it was benefits for him. Now he's telling me that the car has been a burden to him. I was like, I've invested so much in this car. I was like, dude, you invested so much in this car, but you've never shown me any slip of the things you were buying. It's really got messy. It's really got messy. I was like, dude, can you just bring my car? Now I'm trying to calm down, but at the same time, I'm really panicking. I was like, dude, you know what? I'm sorry that this thing has to end like this, but please bring back my car and you'll take this money and go our separate ways. Ow! The guy was like, no, you won't get this car. I've invested so much in this car, so you have to pay back my investment. When he said that, it was like a hole just opened here and swallowed me. Now I have to pay him for having my car. Oh, luckily you owe me. You didn't pay a cent to get your car back. Hopefully that you will get this 800 rand. But in my experience, you might not get that 800 rand. But anyway, guess how much I paid? Now, in my thinking, I was like, this dude, I really need my car back. So what am I going to do? I was like, dude, can you just bring back my car? He was like, no, I'm driving it. I'm leaving because I'm telling you, like, my wife is in hospital. You don't even understand that. I was like, no, I don't mind your business, but can you just bring back my car? You can go see your wife in hospital with taxis like everyone else. Right now, you want to do your errands with my car. You know, of which you are not paying for it. but you are also doing your errands. He's like, yeah, even today I didn't even take my kid to school because of your car, because that, like you said, like I must bring your car to you, what. I was like, yo, dude, I just want my car back. I was like, where are you? He was like, I'm in town now, just come and get your car. I was like, okay, fine, please wait for me there, I'm coming. Right away, guys, I ran off. I took taxis. When I was on the taxi, did the guy not call me? He called me and tell me that, you know what, you won't get your car. If you want your car, you will get it in Shepstone or in Pangeni. I will take it there, and I will tell my cousin to strip off your car, because there's a lot of parts that I bought in this car. If you want your car back, I'm going to take it there, and I'm gonna make sure that I strip it off so that you can get your car right there, like it was before. I was like, what? Guys, they shook in my head. Like it was spinning, I'm telling you. At that point, I'm thinking, okay, if I am really a drama person, I could have called my brothers in Claremont. You know those brothers. I'm telling you, I could have called them, like, they could have taken the cars and drove right to him. He was not gonna be even in freeway to Mpangeni, because they were going to catch him right away there. But I was like, dude, can you just wait for me there so that we can talk about this? He was like, no, there is nothing to talk about. You won't get your car back unless you pay this money for the money that I've invested in him. Like, I was like, okay, how much are you talking about? He was like, yeah, I bought this part, like they were costing 2,000 rand, and I was like, okay, fine. Yo, so now I have to pay 2,000. You wait for it. So now he's saying these three parts that I saw on pictures, they were costed 2,000 rand. So now I have to pay this 2,000 rand for him to give my car back. I was like, okay, please wait for me there. He was like, no, there is nothing to talk about. And this 2,000 is not even part of, like, is not even half of it. I was like, what do you mean now? He's like, you remember that I bought the tires, your car keep like it was like punching all the tires, so I bought tires. I was like, but you never told me. You only told me once that the car like busted a tire once. So now all the tires busted. He was like, yeah. So I was like, how much, like, all in all, how much are the cost? We are in the text in Jalo, guys. Like, honestly, I'm in the text going now to see him. I was like, how much is the total of these things that you are saying? 4,000 rand. My heart just sank, guys. When he told me that, like, I need to pay 4,000 for my car to get back my car. Because me, I am me. I try by all means to avoid drama. Sometimes me trying to avoid dramas, it's cost me a lot. But I think, like, as a business person, like, you need to cause drama. As you are saying, Owami, like, I think I would put it like this. As black people, if, like, we work for white people and stuff, or Indians, we really get in place, like, we really work, like. But if we're working for black people, we don't take the job seriously. We don't. So I think if it means that you cause drama for you to get your way, you have to. Trust me, it's not only in women, even in men. If you don't cause drama, you won't get successful, shame. I'm telling you, you won't get successful in this thing. In these businesses with black people, you won't. Because now this person will take advantage of that you are also black. So you will, like, even if you are shouting at him, so you will also think that, okay, we are all black, you know what I mean? But I think for your business to get successful or to get your way, you need to cause drama. Trust me. Because that guy, I literally like let him walk away with that 4,000. Because honestly, guy, for me, my only priority was to get my car back. I could have caused a lot of drama. Mind you, like I knew where he stayed because the car tracker was showing me where the last trip he goes. So I knew where he stays. I could have called my brothers and said, "Listen, dude, let's go eh, and beat this dude to death." We could have done that. We could have done that. But because me avoiding drama, I had to pay 4,000 rand to get my car back. Imagine 4,000 rand. I was like, dude, you are not even counting where my car was helping you to take your kid to school. You are not counting where my car was taking your wife to work, to hospital. You're not counting. Like this dude, guys, let me tell you something. This dude was going restaurant to restaurant with his family. Guess what? He was using my car to go into those restaurants. He doesn't count those. He doesn't count those. For 4 weeks, my car with him, working, making money. Never get paid anything from me. But he was getting paid. Definitely. He was getting paid. But I didn't get a chance for a month. And the second month, guess how much I got? I got 1.6 after 2 weeks. That was it. That was it. That's the money I got. So honestly, siyababongela laba abano-driver ba-right. Siyababongela. And honestly, I think there are drivers who are really good. Like, who are really good. Because I've been requesting, like, I don't know, maybe like it has become like, I don't know, maybe like, because every time I request, I ask this question, like, how is business? How are you doing? Are you working for someone or are you working for yourself? Things like that, you know. Like, and I could tell that these people are really good. So yeah, siyababongela laba babatholayo driver ba-right. But let's just hope, sis Owami, that your driver, the other one, is really good and it's one like he won't give you any problems. Yeah, good luck. Good luck because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Good luck. It's likely nje to get like a real good driver. So after I got my car back, I was just exhausted with Bolt. I was just exhausted and I sold it. Because actually, oh, wait a minute. So you talk about when the car was driving, it couldn't go and like above 80. Guess what? My car was not going over 100. Once it get like when I was driving, when I took it back from this guy, when I was driving, when it gets 200, it just loses power. Like I'll have to literally stop the car and start again. That's when it will start moving again. But so now I'll have to make sure that it doesn't get to over 100, because once it gets over 100, it just loses power. It just stops on the road. Imagine. I mean, Hashem, I'm fine with that business. But funny enough, when I was driving myself, like it was really working. Like I was seeing the money. I'm not encouraging you or me to do it yourself, but anyway, when I was working by myself, I was really seeing money. Honestly, I was really seeing money. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's these drivers that are just crazy. Guys, that was my story. I, I'm not a storyteller, but anyway, I hope you got the like the gist that the story of Oami is exactly as mine. These drivers. Thank you so much for listening to this story. See you next time. I don't know if like you'd like me to tell the story for the other driver, because that drama was on another level as well. Please comment down below if you would like me to tell another story, that previous driver story. Thank you so much. Goodbye.